Guido, it is good to be back here today in the tiny town dimension, my beautiful creation. Beauty as far as the eye can see. This is stunning. I've loved the entire process of making this place. It's like I've got my own little town with its own little, people and citizens. It really is something to behold. And today that's not true. I don't destroy everything with the creations I make. Look, I had to do something like this or things would just get boring. Yeah, killing the citizens is exciting. Look, I said the town was beautiful, not what goes on inside of the town. Anyway, today I've been inspired a little bit by our recent adventures in the Tabs dimension. Today, I want to make... Oh, yep, you guessed it, Guido. Another giant creature like half of the stuff in this town. But this is going to have a twist. This one is actually going to be fairly human-like. I mean, the rest of our creations have been ice kings or ink demons or giant octopus. We also made this giant trash robot. His name is Terry. But today, as I said, I want to make something a little bit more human. So, well, here's a good a spot as any. No one's going to be doing anything here. The kids aren't going to be playing in this little corner when they've got that park over there, overlooked by that giant robot, but still, this seems like the perfect place to build our giant. And Guido, you've got the best seat in the house. Well, to watch an artist go to work. Just like that, and no, Guido, that is not a giant cheetah, that is a giant's foot, okay? We are going to be building our giant right here across this little bridge area. Now, as I said, I'm hoping we can get this guy to look a little bit more humanoid than our other creations, so we're going to be working a lot with the general anatomy of the human body, and no, Guido, we're not going to do a giant donger, are we? Just towering above the kids' playground. Are you kidding me? That's illegal, dude. No, trust me, this guy is going to be wearing clothes, okay? Just to put it out there before we do anything crazy. I'm not going to be sued for using my creativity. Anyway, we've got one foot out here, which is kind of going to be, like, kicking or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe we could do, like, another tower block. Maybe replace this building here and have this foot kind of kicking it over into the zombie apocalypse area. Not that it's not destroyed enough already. So we've got his second leg here kind of arcing down, pointing in this general direction just like that, and now we need to work on another foot. So I'll just move over here, grab this, and oh, Guido, he doesn't look like he's made out of cheese. Okay, maybe he does. Look, I'm the artist here, okay? You just let me get to work, and I promise you, this will look kind of okay in the end. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. Okay, there is a foot. It's a very swollen looking foot, so maybe that's not the... There we go, that looks a lot better. And now I'll just go like this. What I'm actually doing here, Guido, is the start of the shorts, okay? I need to show that he's wearing at least something so I don't get sued here. I'm thinking just, a traditional pair of boxer briefs, kind of hiding all that stuff within. As I said, don't want to be sued. It's actually very hard to make underwear in the tiny town dimension. Oh, hello? Is it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's very hard to make underwear, surprisingly. I guess we kind of shove this into the center to kind of try make it look a little bit pant-like. Maybe like this. Maybe another one on the side here. It looks really weird when you've just got these giant straight cylinders, but I think this is probably the best we're gonna get. The only issue is that there's nothing to really indicate that what we've got here are underwear. Unless... Perfect! There we go. Well, that's his giant butt, Guido, and it's pointing right towards that baby over there. As I said, this is probably gonna get me sued. Okay, now what I want is like a big waistband just here, and there are our boxer briefs. That looks amazing. We're just gonna implant this big cylinder right here, and we can start to work on his torso. I'm also thinking of giving him some weapons. I'm not sure if that'd be a good idea, but it's an option. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. Yeah, Guido, I have no idea what I'm doing with my life either. Hiya! There we go. Oh, perfect. So now we've got all that important stuff here. Let's work on his arms. We've got 2 shoulders here, which are going to be side by side, just like this. And I'm thinking we at least have to give them some kind of weapon. Maybe like a giant club or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Like the tribal faction have in tabs. I think that'd be awesome. So let's try something like this. More cylinders to show his big muscular arms here, which are going to be kind of reaching up just like this and kind of holding the club above his head. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so now we just need to make a clenched fist here. Easier said than done, but maybe something like this. And we'll get a thumb in there. Let's duplicate this. Bring this over to the side. Guido, what do you think of my creation so far? Oh my gosh, you can't say that, dude. Jeez, oh my goodness. All right, there we go. That kind of looks like a clenched fist, sort of. It's good enough. No one's going to be able to see from all the way down here. Oh, I guess they can kind of see that weird thumb. I actually do wonder if there's some kind of giant club we could use already. We're in the military section, which kind of has all the weapons and stuff. I don't see anything which kind of looks more like a club. Maybe in the zombie section, there's a pair of, well, a can opener here. That's probably not the best. What about this? What's this? A road flare stick? That could work. Okay, remember all these, Guido. We might be coming back for them. Is there really no, like, baseball bat or something? That'd probably be the best idea. Maybe it's in the town section. Let's have a look here. There are a bunch of pipes. That could work. Oh my gosh, we could give him a giant banana? Could he be crushing the city down with a banana? We could potentially do that. Anyway, there's a big metal, well, a tiny metal baseball bat here. So let's enlarge this up just like this. And this is probably going to be our best bet. Let's have this kind of wedged in his hand here, just like that. And oh my gosh, look at this guy's shoulders. Look how cylindrical that is. Maybe I should make that smaller. Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller, just like this. That looks a lot more realistic. I mean, as realistic as this thing can get anywhere. We've got his other arm kind of sticking out here. I'm not really sure what this one's going to be doing, so it's going to kind of just be reaching out like he's doing a big swing attack. Maybe to hit a giant baseball. Or to crush everyone in this town. Either way, he's having fun. Back to the spheres, let's work on the hand here, so just like this, and we want this one kind of outstretched, so every finger must be fully formed here to kind of look a little bit more realistic than what we're going for already, so maybe something like this. Another one right here. I don't think we're going to be able to fit 5 fingers on here, so let's just say he lost 1 finger in a giant battle or something. He got bitten off by his ex-wife or something. Now for the head. I'm thinking of giving him maybe just a giant cube head. Would that work? He kind of looks like a Minecraft boy or something. Oh, it's this game, Guido. It's not very popular, I don't think. A lot of people wouldn't have heard of it. We're gonna go ahead and give him a pair of big, let's go for the traditional white and black eyes, so maybe something like this. The reason I'm using the cylinder is because it actually gives off a perfect circle rather than like a spherical one. That's right, I just said spherical circle. Because if we use the spheres, as you can see, they kind of protrude a little bit, and that is not something we want. So we want the flat circles, and let's go for this one right here. Kind of have this one just like this. He looks a bit like Bart Simpson. If Bart Simpson was like 25 feet tall and a psychopath. Give him a big smile because he's having fun here, so just like... That is the face of a madman. Now I kind of want to give him some hair, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I think, maybe items, maybe military. Guido, are you ready for this? This is going to look so silly. We are going to give him, oh my gosh, not that big, jeez. We're going to give him a bunch of green palm tree hair. This looks amazing. Let's just do something like this. Oh, he looks beautiful, apart from this giant floating tree here. Let me angle that a bit more, so it looks like he's got loads of hair, just like this. Oh, that looks so silly. He's just got a bunch of trees implanted in his head, and I think he's a little bit balding at the back, but still, that's fine. Now let's find a building that this guy could be knocking down. We have a bunch of destroyed buildings here. Do we have a giant tower block or something? I think that would be the best. I think we need to be in the zombie section for that. Ah, yes, here we go. So we could have something here being knocked down. There is a giant tower block there. Let's get rid of this one, just like that, and replace it with maybe this one. Maybe make it a bit bigger. Just like this, and he's just going to be pushing it with his foot, oh so gently, but of course with his giant strength, it's going to look a lot more serious than it actually is. I mean, this is pretty serious as it is right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. And that means this helicopter is going to be avoiding it just like this, and I think we're done with whatever this is. Wow, that was a learning experience. Guido, what do you think? I told you I'm an artist. Look at this guy with his very thin pencil-like legs and his giant shoulder blades, and obviously his giant head. He looks amazing, I think. Oh, come on, dude. You don't expect this guy to be your friend? Look at him. Look how friendly he is. He's so nice. Actually, Guido, I feel myself suddenly attracted to... Okay, Guido, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to see this. Avert your eyes. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, cut it there. Cut it. End it. That's it. We're done.